What's good, YouTube? How y'all doing today? It's your boy, the one and only King Trent TV, and I'm back for another video. We back to talk about Ravens versus Steelers, but right now, before I get into that, I want to talk about something. I ain't gonna lie. If the video looks so clear, it's because I just broke down. I just got me a new phone. I got the iPhone 17 Pro Max, right? I ain't gonna lie. The camera itself is amazing. This camera feature is amazing. I ain't gonna lie, but that's all I wanted to say real quick. But let's get right into this. So the Ravens versus the Steelers this week, and you know one thing I gotta say. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. It's time to stomp on these motherfucking heads. Cause it's about to be belt to belt to belt to belt to belt to ass. It's about to be belt to the belt to belt to belt belt. A belt to the fucking ass. Belt to ass, belt to ass. Time to dance on the class. We gon' bash on the fucking class. We going to dance every day today. Time to belt to ass. That's all I got to say. Belt to ass. But yeah, we finna cook these boys. We finna cook these boys. I ain't gonna lie. Us, it's two teams. Both of us is coming off a loss. But if you feel like which loss is worser, I feel like the Ravens loss was much worser, and they angry, and they ready. We need to come out here and beat the shit out of these boys. It's simple as that. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Okay, I usually don't like cussing too much in my videos, but I gotta keep it a buck. When it's Ravens and Steelers, it's that real for me. It's that real for me. And yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. The Ravens just need to come out here and put the belt to ass on them. Just put belt to ass on their ass. And I think we're going to do it because I just witnessed the Steelers defense. That defense that they got is overrated. By the way, they released Darius Slay. They released Darius Slay today. And by the way, I witnessed that their defense gave up over 200. I'm going to say again. They gave up over 200 yards to the Buffalo Bills rushing attack. The Buffalo Bills ran all over the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Now, coming into this week, it's even going to be worse. I think it's going to be worse because I think Derrick Henry is going to have a game. I think Derrick Henry and Keaton Mitchell is going to start cooking in this game because that defense, honestly, that Steelers defense is kind of showing a little bit overrated. It's kind of showing a little bit overrated. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to show that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the Steelers going to get, I ain't going to lie. Derrick Henry is going to have a monster game for sure. I think Derrick Henry is going to have a monster game. I think Lamar Jackson, we're going to finally get Lamar Jackson back. I think this is the week that we're going to finally see Lamar Jackson prevail and actually perform. Because it's been a bad five games that he had. He been a little shaky in these 5 games. But I think he's gonna finally bounce back and put on a Baltimore Ravens, put on a Lamar Jackson type show. He's coming back. I think he's gonna come back in this game and play Lamar Jackson type football. And I think the Ravens is gonna run the score on the Steelers. Now, do I think that it's gonna be a blowout? What I mean by run up the score, I think the score is gonna be like 30. I think we're gonna score at least 30. I think we're gonna hold. I think we're gonna beat the Steelers like 30. I'm gonna go 31-17. I don't give Aaron Rodgers 2 TDs. I think it's gonna be a 31-17 score. I think we're gonna literally beat the Steelers that way. But other way to do that is we gotta run the ball on them. Lamar Jackson gotta get that passing attack going because I ain't gonna lie. You gotta throw the ball against the Steelers because I mean, you can run the ball. You gotta run the ball on them too, but you also gotta throw on them too. You got pretty much you gotta have a good, very good offense a game this week against the Steelers. You gotta put up a lot of points. You need to put up enough points because I've seen a lot of Ravens games where we have close games with the Steelers and we end up losing. To beat the Steelers, you gotta put them away. You have to put them away. Like you gotta make it seem like they can't keep up with you. You gotta make it seem like they can't hang with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you got to do it. You got to put up a lot of points like we did last year on them. At least the last 2 games we did against them. The playoff game, we put up a hell of points. The goddamn regular season game at home, we put up a lot of points. The only game we didn't really put up a lot of points was when last year when we was playing in Pittsburgh and we only kicked a lot of field goals. But I think this is not gonna be a field goal type game. I think the Ravens is gonna come out here gun blazing and it's gonna go from the get go and put them smashing on them boys. I have a feeling that we're gonna beat the Steelers this week. We're gonna beat the Steelers this week for sure. But it's a lot of things. Like I said, the offense has got to do it much better. Now the defense. Let's talk about the defensive side of the ball. The defense. Y'all is playing against discount double check Mr. Aaron Rodgers. But I want to let y'all guys know something. This is not a 36 Aaron Rodgers. This is not a 29 Aaron Rodgers. We are playing against a 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers. So what I mean by 40-year-old, like 40, or at least, I think he's like 42, actually. We playing against an older Aaron Rodgers, so I don't think we should be worried about this game with Aaron Rodgers. I think we should be able to cook against Aaron. Our defense should be able to be good enough to beat Aaron Rodgers out. You know what I'm saying? I think we should be good enough to get a pass rush going. I think we need to get that going against Aaron Rodgers. You got to get Aaron Rodgers on the ground. You got to get Aaron Rodgers on the ground. You can't give Aaron Rodgers that much time because he's a veteran quarterback. We've seen him dice our defense up before, and you do not want to give that man a lot of time in the pocket. So you got to get to Aaron Rodgers. You have to stop Warren from running too. It's been a couple games that Warren been getting his in the rushing attack. You got to stop that too. And then, by the way, we got to make sure we slow down DK Metcalf. Make sure DK Metcalf is not getting his. And by the way, the Steelers did sign another weapon today. Adam Thielen is a Pittsburgh Steeler. I'm going to repeat myself. Adam Thielen is a Pittsburgh Steeler. So that means they got another weapon. They got another bona fide receiver. And that's what they needed too. So we definitely got our hands full on defense to stop this Pittsburgh's offense for sure. But can we do it? I think we can. I think we can actually slow down Pittsburgh in their offense attack. It's just about us playing our game. It's about us playing our game. It's about Zach Orr calling out a good play, calling out a good game plan this week. Because we got to find a way to slow down the Pittsburgh Steelers at home for sure. We got to at least win this game at home. You know what I'm saying? We got to win the next couple games, actually. I said, in order for the Ravens to make the playoffs, we have to go 11-6 or 12-5. But because we lost to the Bengals, I think we got to go 11-6 now. I think it is. I think 11-6 get it done. 11-6 to get the division locked up, and I think we get it done. So we got to win all out. We got to sweep the Steelers. It's as simple as that. We got to sweep Pittsburgh. We got to sweep Pittsburgh. We most likely going to split with Cincinnati because we lost to Cincinnati on Thanksgiving. But we got to at least sweep Pittsburgh. We got to sweep Pittsburgh for sure. But that's all I got, man. Leave a like below. Comment down. Subscribe. I catch y'all later. Peace out, my friends. I catch y'all after we beat them Steelers on Sunday. And plus, it's going to be good. I got something for y'all.